Like the flowers, my soul blooms in the light. Light up waters, I'm drowning into you. Light of heavens, our kiss is higher than the mountains. Knowing all the colors, and all the colors in you.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are... Shot at goal! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So, a breakthrough already. Pull it. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Pull it. Oh, super. There's the shot! You have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Turan. Vieira. That's good running with the ball. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Pele looking understandably energised after his goal. That's beautifully weighted. And this is Pele. Shoots! Superb! In double quick time. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pull it. Mbappe. Now it's Romario. Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. It's a pretty loose pass. Totti. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Totti. Chance for a shot! Well, now it's... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Messi. Now Mbappe. This is Romario. Well, it can be a real threat inside the box. And this is Pele! Now that is a hefty challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Arsenal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. In by Rooney. Up he goes! Just cruising! They are cruising! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
There will be 1
Check
minute
with the
at
clearance.
a time.
And here's Romario. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And we've reached half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
And if you do have a chance
It's an
today,
eye-catching
please take some
scoreline,
time out
but
to
it's
give your
a
support
fair
to our
reflection on
Better
what we've just
Stadium
seen
Fund.
in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Arsenal have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Now it's Pele. He's being urged to shoot. Pull it. And it's Messi. Tries to play it through. Look at the space here. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Vieira. Totti. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Romario really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He won't be happy with that one. Pull it. Senegal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. And he welcomes it in. Pull it. Looking to go deep. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Thuram cuts out the pass. Arsenal finding their passes. This might spell danger. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Arsenal have themselves a chance from the spot. The chance to pull further clear. time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Arsenal are having a ball here. Now it's Totti. Maldini makes the interception. And here's Mbappe. Pass is coming off in quick... Mbappe! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Caught offside that time. Mbappe is onto this, and Romario! Romario! Wonderful! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Can he finish? They've done it! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And claimed it back swift. Messi! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 7, Suarez.
Time then for the first
Coming on the
substitution of the
field
game.
is
Ibrahimovic
number
coming on
9,
here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Totti. Totti. Five minutes left on the clock. And it's Messi. Pull it. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Senegal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that has been clubbed away.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Looking for a runner. Well timed, excellent interception. Vieira. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. And the shot! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 17, Rooney.
So, time for
Coming
changes
on to
on
replace him
both
is
sides, actually.
Number 18, Messi. Substitution.
Pull it. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And that's it. Arsenal can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Pele walking off with the
Volunteers
spoils,
for each block.
richly
Please
deserved.
report to the staff room immediately.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
내게 맞춰 my face 살짝 너의 맘을 slide 그냥 지나 싶어라 넌 어떻게 생각해 자 follow me now 이 패턴에 다시 make me spin We're making music Every day we play 가볍게 grooving Don't stop the music Hands up on my face 지금부터 lower lower We got that boom boom on my bass 좀 더 lower 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 We want that 박자에 맞춰 up down 줄을 감싸 밀고 당겨 doom slap let's count down 흠은 자꾸만 flat 괜찮아 뭐 어때 우리 사이 keep going make it baseline 너도 왠지 템포가 빨라 걸어와 둘만의 timeline hands in the sky you know what I like We making music every day we play 가볍게 grooving Don't stop the music hands up on my face 지금부터 lower We're making music 가볍게 grooving Don't stop the music hands up on my face 지금부터 lower
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and welcome
Gorgeous,
to today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent,
Against
the
Arsenal.
atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. And Messi! Messi! From another planet!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And this is Rooney. Oh, he's been flattened there. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This then to draw level. A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, credit to the keeper. He read it, but succumbed to the placement.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Rooney. Now it's Pele. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, this is a great position. Rooney is flagged offside. Van der Sar with the clearance. First quarter of an hour gone. And it's Totti. He's had a shot! It's bounced back off the post. He can get that clear. Now it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cleared without complication. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That is good alertness. It's a pretty loose pass. Totti. Now, can they get... And the shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Arsenal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Totti! Oh, he's really drilled it. Thuram cuts out the pass. Now it's Luis Suarez. Ibrahimovic. Luis Suarez quietly revving up. And this is Rooney. Bellingham. Messi. Well, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. That is ended up in no man. And it's been given away. And he's lost his man here. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Pull it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Suarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Goes for a shot! Goal! Senegal! And they've got their lead back. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Senegal take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Pete...
There's the shot! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! He's got himself an absolute peach. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Shot goal! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
This possibly the last play of the half. That has been knocked clear. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
And a quick reminder today to please take all litter to bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And it's Totti. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nicely weighted. Shoots! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's well spotted. Totti. Great vision. That looks a good ball through. Shapes to shoot! They've scored! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Chance here to counter. And this is Rooney. He's found a way through. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Senegal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's Rooney. Looking for options. Chance for a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And that was probably asking just too much. Arsenal have their second corner now. And it's hoisted clear. Senegal have the chance to go the other way. Not the most accurate pass. Mbappe does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Nice sequence of passes, this. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Pelé. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, good ball! Can he finish? Sticks it away! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Rooney demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's...
Oh, they could be caught out here. Danger averted for now. That's a cute ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That is a great pick out.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Thuram.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, just skips past his man. Decent chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Yeah, the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
He's got full. Oh, it's in! And that has A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Arsenal complete. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Arsenal have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Rooney picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
As it's time to announce today's winning.
Arsenal leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Don't you ask me twice, because the table is crawling with nonsense, and I won't say yes second time, cause I downright nearly lost my mind. Put it on the table, don't you ask me twice, because the table is crawling with questions, and I surround myself with good these days, cause the trouble will take you far astray, far astray. Bringing me down, not picking me up, yeah. Giving or just kicking a can down the road. Telling me yes when it really ain't it. And I don't wanna stay in this place, no. Bringing me down, not picking me up, yeah. Just kicking a can down the road, telling me yes when it really ain't it. And I don't wanna stay in this place, no. So I put it on the table, I won't ask you twice, because I'm grown and I've been here before. It's been too long and life's too short to sit around just feeling sad. I won't ask you twice, because the light bulb is energy saving, and it takes its time illuminating. When I will see all of the mess you're making, the mess you're making. Bringing me down, not picking me up, yeah. Or just kicking a can down the road, telling me yes when it really ain't it. I wanna stay in this place, no. Bringing me down, not picking me up, yeah. I'm just kicking a can down the road, telling me yes when it really ain't it. And I don't wanna stay in this place, no.